I went on a little excursion to find the best co-livings in the area, in Goa especially, because so many Junglis came here and wanted to then go to a place in Goa and kept asking me for recommendations. And I was sick of just recommending beach resorts that were just so, mainstream. I wanted to find places with people that really cared about the experience end to end like we did. And in a nutshell, just wanted to send good people to good places. And I'm so pumped that from one random phone call and one outreach, we now have Simran and Sushrut here who are representing Que Sera Sera and specifically their latest co-living 360 Agonda. And I'm gonna tell you, I had one of the best stays of my life over there. And they were so apologetic that they were just in construction mode, but the feel still came through. So over to my new business partners and homies.
I would request you to open your eyes and also your senses, because that is what boutique hospitality is. So yes, as you know, we represent 360 Agonda, which is in Agonda, and it is also by Que Sera Sera. I will definitely tell you why we have this crown above our logo, but first of all, let me clear the confusion that this is not the brand. This is one part of it, and we represent this Que Sera Sera co-living. So first started with this one, where we have organized games nights. Other than this, we have also experienced provided food experiences. From there, we found out that okay, people are more into this experience, and then we transferred this new project, that is old Goan houses, like fishermen houses, yes, and decorated it into completely new thing. And also in Que Sera Sera, right now we have this 360 Agonda, which has its 360 view and just nearby the sea, from where you can see that it's not very good video, but you can just come by and see it yourself. You can see everything from there, and it is top of the hill, just above the the village Agonda, just like a crown jewel. That's why we use the crown itself in the logo. So yes, so this is what we are coming for, and from the day we reached here, everybody recognized us as 360 Agonda, asking, are you from 360 Agonda? Are you from 360 Agonda? So we thought, okay, fine, this is what we are going to say. But no, today is the day when we are telling you why we are here and what we are doing. But first things first, how it all started. So this is Simran Sharma. And once upon a time, she also was a digital nomad, working for various other agencies, and also worked with Airbnb for 3.5 years. And there she is, sitting in a very famous bar, enjoying the nightlife and working. So this is how she enjoyed her nomadic life. So from there, it all started. She visited her sister's place in Agonda, and then she fell in love with this place, Agonda, and she asked me to why we can't start something there. So that was a question we all had. I was in completely different space. I was in completely different background. So I was teaching people, lecturing this and that. This is a long time ago I did this whole thing, lecturing around. But I was in a completely different zone, but she said, no, let's do something. So it all started in Jan 2023 when she reached Agonda and she was there in her sister's place. And she thought, what next we can do? So that is how we started building this brand, Que Sera Sera. So first thing, what we noticed is, we can see different parts, what is going on, whether in Goa or in different parts of the country or in different parts of the world. We saw that things are quite similar. In technical terms, we can call it monochromatic palette. Any one of you guys know what is that? What is monochromes, or what is monochromatic palette, or what is pastel colors, or what is,
Everyone knows. I think
you
everyone
know,
knows.
tone down a
Yeah,
bit.
tone down,
Yes. Anything else?
whites.
One color, all in the same palette. Yes, let's see how it looks like. So I have chosen couple of places. Uh, you can see this, fine. So these are very big brands in South Goa, and some of them are from North Goa. I'm not criticizing their work, I'm just making my point. So here you can see some of the colors are used like in pastel colors, some of the textures are used in some different ways. And also these are from North Goa, where you can see the similar things happening. So what we have figured out, that wherever we are going somewhere, we are having a comfortable stay, we are having every other features like Wi-Fi and everything, but there is something missing. In Simran's word, it is the character of the place. And that is why we started doing something different. It is just like, for us, it is just like room full of people, whether it's 50 or 100, they're all coming from the same background, looking pretty similar, and talking about similar things. So we wanted characterize our places, and that is from where we started with this idea of boutique hospitality. It starts with all the colors and things we have already chosen. Not only that, slowly and steadily, we started curating experiences as well. So, this is how we differentiated between the old things and new things. This is just a fisherman's hut. So it's like old tile roof house, all broken, mud floor and everything. We just tried to put some color here, and we redesigned everything. Not me, she designed everything. And you guys might be wondering like why she is not speaking a word, because she is a little bit nervous. And this is the way how she speak. So this is her words, the way she wanted our guests to feel. Whoever is coming there, they can feel the warmth, they can feel the charm. And this is rooms of 360 Agonda, where we have tried every different style in every different room. We just taken
Every
up
room looks different.
every room looks different.
Everything
Yes.
is different in every room. Colors are different, and we wanted to feel nomads and people who are coming to our spaces to feel like they're going for a vacation, but at the same time they have this comfort of home, which they don't want to leave. So, which is why we are using colors, but in also very aesthetic way, so that it's not on the face, but also it's like which you want, which you see in the movies. Like आप कोई भी movie देखोगे तो you will see colors, and you want a certain kind of curtains in your room and bedroom and these kind of things. So yeah, that's how we do it.
That's how we did it. And please don't ask like all the fights we had over each one of these furnitures and color palettes and curtains and everything. So it's a beautiful partner I have in my business and in my life together. But yes, it's a struggle for us. Couple of times people also ask me whether it's worth it or not, because in Goa, where we have started this thing 360 Agonda or other places as well, so it is very tough to gather things around. So does it worth it? You guys tell me. Do you think this designs, this textures coming from all over the India, and we are also trying to curate something new from northeastern part as well, from where we will definitely try something from that northeastern part as well. So the thing is that it's worth it because, of course, there is a hectic job of, understanding the whole thing, and of course the sourcing all the furnitures and colors and curtains. So that is a hectic job. But the thing is that when you are finishing your thing and you are looking at it, it gives you a wonderful feeling. So yes, this is our rooms. And as I always say, that 360 Agonda is not only about its rooms, not only about its views, but also about the experiences we create. So what we are trying to do here is, I was a lecturer of history and culture in my previous life, you can say that. So where I have tried, given lectures on different topics of different regions and how these cultures work. And when we talk about culture in India, we always talk about food. And that is how, in Que Sera Sera and in other places as well, we always try to do something different with food. And that is where she comes in again with her curation, with her recipes and everything. And where we not only serve food, we also serve the vibe, the stories, and also playfully we also do something, sometimes dance, sometimes playing games and etc. And also we are the first one in South Goa to celebrate Diwali. Yes. It was also like for us ki Diwali comes around October, November time, and we could not go there, and all of our moms are calling, itna bhi kya paisa kama rahe ho ki ghar nahi aa sakte ho, types of things. But we started for our thing that okay fine, let's do something. Diwali ke din baithe kyun rahenge? तो वहाँ से start हुआ था, but slowly and steadily we reached out everyone, all the community we have there in Agonda, all the business partners we have there in Agonda, they all attended, they were happy. And then we started celebrating Christmas, Easter, and all over the things, like everything. And also we curate sometimes, chef's table.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
In
so
that we try to
more
create different
Indian
foods.
cuisine.
Yes.
Indian cuisine, but in a very beautiful and fusion way, so that everyone can enjoy. Because I see a lot of hesitation in foreign crowd when they see Indian food in similar style. But if you present it in a fusion way, they would love to eat it, and then they ask for comfort food which we eat at home. Yeah.
And there is another point. Goa is a very comfortable place for people coming from outside. I have seen people coming from outside to Goa and leaving Goa to their own country. So they don't, go around all over the country because of the news headlines we make all over the world for our different, events we are going through. Sometimes women are not safe. Sometimes something else is happening. So these things happen quite a lot. So that is why we started with this idea that at least give them a feeling of some other state just for 30 minutes or for an hour. कि आप राजस्थान में हो, and as a Bengali sometimes you are in Kolkata and sometimes you are in Assam or somewhere in Northeast, and she also cooks good this Marathi dishes. I don't know what it is. I only eat, so she cooks. So the different type of cuisines, different recipes, and different experiences, just for that couple of hours, so that people can feel that okay, although I am in Goa, it's not only about sea, sand, and sun. It's also about Indian culture. Not only that, sometimes we fed them well, then we make them dance, so that they can also have some different activities as well, like belly dancing, Bharatnatyam, like calisthenic sessions. All these things happen in our 360 Agonda. That is why actually we took that place. Because when we started, it was a very side business kind of thing. कि चलो कोई बात नहीं, डाल देते हैं, एयरबिनबी खोल देते हैं, कितनी बड़ी बात है, वो ऐप अपने आप काम करता है. So it was like that. Slowly and steadily, when we saw that people are coming, they are referring, and we are in shortage of rooms, We could not make space for them. So we slowly, steadily forwarded that. And when we saw this particular building in Inagonda, just top of the village, we said, this is the place which we are going to have. And there we will curate everything what we want. And that is why uh, we don't take it as a business. I'm not sure how scalable this is in business terms, but we are doing quite good for the single place, because this is the utmost satisfaction we get when people are coming and leaving happily. Especially DV was there as well. He was continuously saying that I am like wondering how this place, like when he was there, it was like all, bamboos and bamboos and bamboos. We were actually constructing. So it was not like only bamboos. So other things were there. So he was there for a couple of nights and he loved this place. Yeah. So actually, when we talk about boutique hospitality, as Papa Shea was also telling, that his factory was also a boutique factory where he curated different materials according to the needs. So boutique simply defines that you are curating different experiences, customized experiences for different guests. Like a group of people coming to you and you are sharing the same WhatsApp forward or some template message, ki go there, do kayaking. You don't even know that person, he or she doesn't know how to swim. So that will be like complete facade for them. Like, okay, fine. Agar ye bola hai to Goa mein I should experience that. Or sometimes people also have some preferences, like tell me something somewhere where we can have some food, and we are offering them local Goan fish thalis. And lately, when we are checking upon them, what happened, they are saying, I am having stomachache. So these kind of experience we have seen with the templates and same kind of messages. So that's why we said, okay, oh, fine, let's deal with them personally. Let's customize their experience. What are the reason why they are here, what they want to experience. This is also easily replicable. If you guys want to do something like this, you can definitely get in touch with us. We will do it for you guys so that we can all, share this experience. We can share what India stands for, what its culture stands for, food stands for. That's all. That's all from our side. It's very short, very brief. क्योंकि भाई देखिए one thing is that if you ask me how is 360 Agonda and what is 360 Agonda, I will always say good things about it. It's like I want you guys to come there and visit yourself and feel it yourself that what we are doing actually. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you. Yeah.
You get in there. Sushi, अब यहाँ आ जाओ. बढ़िया किया.
Yes.
Thank you, brother. Really well done. So I remember waking up. I went to one of their co-livings, not 360 yet. Would you like me to take the mic?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind giving me the mic? Thank you. So I remember I did a bit of a road trip from Mandrem down to Agonda, and I was a bit tired, and I had a rest. And I woke up in this living room with Simran and Sushi there, and I just sat down and I said, Simran, what's your story? This girl is such a hero. And firstly, this girl is such a hero. Preet, stand up. If you guys don't know, Preet is Simran's sister, right? And Simran followed Preet to Agonda, and that's how this got started. So Simran, in a nutshell, can you just tell people your story and how you came, from where you came, and then how you ended up at Agonda?
Yeah. So I always wanted to do something in hospitality, a homestay kind of thing. So I was visiting Himachal a lot of time, and things were not working out for me. I was also going through midlife crisis, and my sister was here in Agonda, and she was teaching in Sampurna, and then she said, "Why don't you come here and just chill for a week, and then we'll see what happens." And I was like, yeah, okay, because Gurgaon mein, what you do? You just drink and you meet friends. You go to another cafe and explore and order something. So I was like, okay, I'll do the same in a better way, maybe. So I came there. Yeah. So I came to Agonda, and the first thing in the morning I see is like it's green. It's very green, and living in Agonda in concrete jungle, I was very shocked to see a snake passing by. Just in the kitchen through a window, and it was very crazy. And Preet is saying hi. And I was like, okay, she's gone crazy, of course. She's saying hi to snakes, okay. And then I was like, okay, someday in my life, I will come here and do something. And a lot of people, praises me for my cooking, and because I like to feed people, and they like my food as well. So everyone was telling me to do a cloud kitchen from Agonda because it's more sustainable. And Preet was also getting angry at me because I'm not looking for any shop or anything to open a cafe or cloud kitchen. And I was like, I'll see. And then I went to Gurgaon, and that changed my life because I was bored, and I was again looking for something, that something is missing. I can't live here. It's like a prison. And then I came to Agonda in July, and I was living in Preet's house, and so there's power cut all the time. I'm so lucky in this world that I somehow managed to get a power backup on rent in Agonda for 5,000 a month. It's like a shocking thing. And I got it. I was lucky enough. And that's how I started working from the Agonda, and I started looking for places. And just right next to Preet's house, there was a house which they were reconstructing and doing some things. So one day electrician comes and he says, why don't you go and talk to them, and maybe they are interested in renting out. And we went there, and they were not interested. But then comes Sushruta. He likes to convince people. His favorite job is to convince people. I don't know why he's teacher. He could be a good salesman. And then he did it. He manipulated him. Then, yeah, that we will take care of your place. We will. And we were like, okay. And then the landlady was very sweet, and she saw me, and my husband said very dramatically that my wife wants to do something in her life, and we really like your place. And
Indians work with
yeah,
drama.
little drama. And she was, because she also has two daughters, so she's like, go take it.
Amazing.
And then I got the first place, Que Sera Sera, co-living space, and that's how I started. And my few first guests were all female.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
All
amazing.
of them were female.
No way.
Yeah. First foreign guest was female. First Indian guest was female. So I was like, okay. And I was not very comfortable in interacting in English and spending a lot of time with them. But somehow I ended making a lot of good friends. And my sister Preet and my brother from another mother, Bodhi, they helped me a lot because whenever they used to introduce me to anyone, I used to go silent, and then they used to describe my place. Okay, there's a co-living
Right.
space. We have good Wi-Fi, and we curate food experiences and board games. Where's Chris? We have a lot of board games.
Awesome.
And yeah,
Great.
so I mean, I'm very blessed to have a very beautiful community in Agonda. I found my people there, and I found Winnie there, and Winnie
Yay.
is big supporter of whatever I do and whatever fuck ups I do. She's always there to clean the mess. She's always there to clean the plates in the kitchen whenever I get a lot of crowd and I'm struggling. So yeah, I'm very-
Awesome. Thank you. Great. Guys, we have time for one question for Simran and Sushrut. or Sushi as I like to call him. Anyone have one question about Agonda, 360 Agonda? One sec. All right, Shreya.
So I'm interested in the practical bits of it. So like, were you doing a job and how did you transition? What's the financial? Like, I understand that you probably rented the place out, but then how long did it take for you to build the entire establishment? And this is the second property, right? The one 360 about that. So
360 is fourth one.
fourth one.
Yeah. So I was working. I was working with Airbnb. I was lucky enough to work remotely, and what happened that I was not making any profits. To be honest, I was whatever I was getting, I was spending on it on the property because I wanted it to be so beautiful, and it was also like it was also my home. So I used to live in the property as well. So morning I used to get up and see my guests, and I used to make coffee for them and everything. So for 1 year, no profit, and but it was such a beautiful experience. The feeling was very good. And second year, I got to know that Airbnb is laying off, and they could lay off anytime, and 2 3 people were gone from my team as well, and I was in panic mode. And and then I was like, what do I do now if they ask me to leave someday? How I'm gonna manage Que Sera Sera? That's when I found Shibui. It's an old Goan house, fisherman's house, and it was yellow. And when I took Bodhi and Preet to see it with me, they were like, "Are you crazy, Nunu? What are you doing? You're gonna be in loss and everything." But Shibui got hit, and then I started curating special tables at Serena, Vinny's place, and Vinny was starting, Vinny started pumping me to do some events as well. We will do some events and all. So I had good support, and then from second property, I started making money. And then I was like, okay, because I'm not dedicated to my work. If I'm working with the Airbnb, they are paying me good, but I'm not dedicated to them. So it's better that I leave now because it's time. So then in December, just before New Year's, I was like, okay, I'm done and I'm ready to go. I can manage, even if there are struggles, but I'll manage. But then everything worked out for us.
So here I will add one more point. Like with any business or anything, I think if you guys ask us 5 years back, we didn't have any plan. You also might don't have any plan right now, but later on you can do something. It's like start building your own community and start seeding the place first. That is how it all works. It's not the profit from the very beginning. It will never nobody achieve that thing. So it always takes 3 to 4 years to do that.
Yeah. So
Yes.
there's one quote I read in my friend's feed that you should just start and then you'll make it better. So, just go for it and then you'll make, better, or you will also learn how to fail. There are so many things we are failing at. So, but we are still learning. We are collaborating with people. We are, learning more. He's reading. So, matlab, he reads and then he teaches me. And I meet people and then I learn from them.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. See you in Agonda.